A while back, I made a video about cinnamon to magnetize money and wealth and more amazing energy and good vibes in your home and your life, and just all-around excellence of using cinnamon. And there were tons of you who said you had incredible experiences doing this and how well it worked for you. And there were so many of you who had questions. So today, not only am I going to address the biggest questions about using cinnamon to magnetize abundance, but I'm also going to share with you more ways to use cinnamon to both strengthen the energy of your home, keep only good vibes in your home and the rest out, and also bring more wealth and abundance into your life. So let's get started. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Claudette. I'm a modern Feng Shui master and founder of the School of Intention, which is a whole method and school of Feng Shui that's one of its kind in the world, based on infinite possibility. Everything is possible, creative awakening, because your creativity creates life, and your absolute incredibly powerful intention. So chances are we all have some sort of cinnamon or herbs or spices in our spice rack, in our cabinets, in our pantry. And just because we have abundance herbs doesn't mean that money is just going to show up. And actually, nothing means that money is just going to show up unless we create it. Using herbs and spices like cinnamon can be an incredible way to strengthen your intention and strengthen the energy around you, which will help you in turn to stay higher and lighter and brighter and more focused and more abundant. In the last video, which I'm going to link here, and if you haven't watched it, I highly suggest watching it, I share how I put cinnamon in my wallet, and I deliberately say cinnamon sticks. Now, a lot of you have asked, can I put cinnamon powder in my wallet if I don't have cinnamon sticks? And my answer is I wouldn't. But what I would do is focus on using cinnamon, if you're attracted to using it, in other ways that welcome in abundance. And I'm going to share more of those with you today. Another one of the big questions that I was asked is, if I sprinkle cinnamon around my house, will it attract bugs? In my experience, it will not. Also, when you're sprinkling cinnamon around your house, you don't just take the jar and sprinkle it everywhere. You just put a tiny bit in your palm and take a little tiny pinch, and you're barely sprinkling it. You're not just blanketing everything in cinnamon. Now let's share a few new things you can do with this amazing spice if you're having lots of success with it in your life. The first thing is, many people have written in and told me that they've been using the sticks all around their house. Now, one thing that I didn't share in that last video that I like to do if I have a lot of cinnamon sticks on hand, when I can get a great big bag of them, is putting them on the windowsills. I'll put one on each windowsill, and that can be a symbolic way of creating sort of a strong energy barrier so that only good vibes stay in the house and the rest of the energy just transforms into good things on the outside and nothing else comes in that's unwanted. Another thing you can do if you want to welcome more wealth and abundance and strengthen your wealth intentions in your house is to take the cinnamon powder, for those of you who don't have cinnamon sticks, and gently sprinkle a little bit on your doormat or in front of your front door. Again, a little tiny bit. Or underneath your doormat if it's more appropriate, depending on your doormat. A tiny bit. So a little bit more than a microscopic pinch. But again, I really like to put the cinnamon in my palm and then sprinkle it so that I'm in control, because when I've tried to do it this way before, it went everywhere, and that is not what you want. Every few months, I will change the cinnamon sticks in my wallet that I have around my house. I'll just want to freshen them up. Trust your instincts. When everything feels really high and light and vibey for you, it's great. And when it feels like things are going a little flat or you want some extra energy, bring in some fresh cinnamon sticks or sprinkle some fresh cinnamon in your corners and bring the energy right back. Now, the final thing that I'll share today that has both a practical and energetic component is to grab a saucepan and fill it, probably a medium-sized saucepan, fill it with water, add 3 or 4 cinnamon sticks, adjust to your liking, and you're gonna simmer this on low heat. And keep an eye on it so it doesn't evaporate, so nothing runs out of water. If it starts to run low on water and the water starts to evaporate, add more. And the idea is that ultimately it will start to become like a diffuser of cinnamon, diffusing the cinnamon energy and cinnamon fragrance throughout your house, which is so refreshing and amazing. Now, what's gonna happen is after it simmers for a little while, it's gonna start to resemble a tea. And that's when you can shut the heat off and you can remove the sticks whenever you're ready, let it cool off completely. And once it's cooled completely, you can pour it into a few spray bottles and you can use this spray as a home energizer. I use this spray in the corners of my house. I use it on my curtains as a refresh. I love to use it even outside of my house on the patio to raise the energy super high. So the idea here is that you are working with the energy of nature to expand your abundant intentions. And the more you do that, the more you find that there are so many inspiring things, inspiring ideas, as well as abundance that come to you. Have so much fun with this. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. And if you haven't yet, below you can sign up for the free Love Feng Shui video series, which is starting soon, over an hour of Feng Shui for love that I think you will love. And the School of Intention is opening soon for registration, and you can find all the details below if you want to become a professional Feng Shui expert. And this whole entire channel is full of videos for you to explore, so have so much fun exploring, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.